people? Welcome to Ringside Talk. Back with another episode with the Infinite Studios. 9524. What's good, Voos? What's good, fam?
Hey man, I'm chilling. It's been a great time for combat sport fans. Yeah, man, I'm excited. How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Though this weekend, man, it was another combat sport weekend, A lot of drama, speculations, and we're here to break it down with, the best re- uh, boxing talk show on YouTube, South Africa, right now. So let's break it down. First thing foremost, bro. Gervonta Tank Davis is back. He's back and is scheduled to fight Floyd Schofield for the WBA lightweight title. What you think of this news, man? Break it down for me, man.
Hey man, thank you back. I'm excited to see this. You know what I'm saying? My only gripe is it feels like what I'm saying. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's ready. You know, he has 19 fights. He's not really a prospect, but he's not really that big of a name. I don't like that fight for him, man. What do you think? What do you say?
Hey, man, this is a very good warm-up fight for Tank. I feel like he's going on a generational run. Like this is a good fighter for him to himself who he is again. This is. I don't think it would be smart for Tank to come in fight a person like Shakur Devin after being off for 16 months. You know what I'm saying? He needs a warm-up fight every title, every like Roy Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Every time they came back, they did a warm-up fight. So this is the warm-up fight, I believe. I agree what you're saying. Floyd Schofield's resume is not as good enough to fight a fighter like Gervonta Tank Davis, and like his experience could could get him caught with a serious knockout, fam, a serious one. But that's where the Tank is still the same. 16 months. But what do you think of stylistically how this fight goes?
Stylistic man, I don't think Tank is gonna download this man because I don't think he's gonna mock him. You know what I mean? I think he's just gonna download everything he needs and get him out of there in like the first round. You know, and second round is a bit. I can maybe expect second round, maybe. Um, yeah, man. I don't see him winning, man. It feels like a Frank Martin saying Frank just seems to be fighting like along his level, you know. So hmm, I don't know, man. I don't know. What about you? What do you think realistically? How are we talking?
Well, stylistically speaking, Floyd is an orthodox. Um, Tank does really good against fighters. Um, Floyd, how his style is very rapid. Like he can mix it up a bit. His height. I think he's a bit taller than Tank, but it's not gonna matter really. I'm more worried about like the footwork. I don't think his footwork is as aggressive to give Tank Davis a problem. I do see him as a fighter that can punch. I don't think he's got power to hurt Tank really, but his inside work is good. It's all right, but he ain't fought anyone to have tested it. And this is a fight for him to put his name out there if he beats Tank. That's if he beats Tank.
That's
Stylistic,
true.
yeah,
If he beats, you know,
yeah.
hmm. But yeah, man, it's too soon, man. You gotta put this man needs some shots. You know what I mean?
He's
Too
not ready.
soon. Mhm.
So when
Yes.
when do you feel
But
like
hey, man, who out there? You know?
Yeah. So when do you feel like a fighter should be ready for like a Tank Davis sort of a superstar fight?
Tank Davis is an elite fighter. Like contenders, at least top 10 fights. Okay, top 15 fights is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Um, it's yeah, man. I'm just saying it's just too soon for Austin, man. Austin gets it's just too soon, man. It's too soon. 19. This man has what's his record actually? 19 13 KO. But like the people he's fighting, I don't know any of these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's too soon, man. It's too soon. It's too soon. You know, like most fighters with Devin and Tank, they get up at 20 before they take a step. So it's like it's way too soon. Way too soon.
I also think it's way too soon, man. He ain't fought anyone that that's got any star power. No one that's kind of like the way Tank fights. You know, man, there's an echo when I talk. Nah, there's more of an echo from Bussi's side. Yeah,
Damn.
I think it's either your mic or your headphones. Like, could be your mic.
Yeah. Is it like is it unbearable? Then we can restart it again.
Yeah, I think there's an echo. Um, I'm not sure it's the mic or your. How close are you to the Wi-Fi? But
I'm pretty close. That's-
let me check. So, an echo during live stream is usually caused by duplicate audio sources and an open viewer tab or a poor microphone isolation. So just check your mic, bro. See
okay,
if
yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, okay.
all right, see if you can talk now once you sorted out the mic and let's see because I also hear the echo a little bit.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, you sound more clearer, bro. So yeah, like we were saying, man. Yeah, man. Kids living ain't looking too sharp for me to give any threat to Tank Davis. Yeah, right now it sounds better now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. I don't think Tank's gonna get any
Okay.
problems.
You good? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. We're good.
Yeah, man. So hey, man, I'm excited for Tank to return because boxing has just been missing that star power element again. So it's exciting times for boxing, man. Really is. But will Shakur stop talking shit and fight Devin Haney? That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
Uh. All right. Just give me a second. Let me just pick this up real quick.
okay, I'll keep the chat going. Hey, you gotta tell me, people. Tank Davis coming back to fight is a very intelligent way for Tank to get back into the mix, especially fighting for a vacant WBA lightweight title. So, hey man, I'm excited. First and foremost, I wish that Tank came back earlier to find someone like either Shakur or someone like Keyshawn, but it's his last fight, excuse me, was against Lamont Roach, which ended up in a unanimous decision draw. I don't think it was a draw. I personally think that Lamont Roach smoked Gervonta Tank Davis. I won't lie. I feel like boxing has been lacking. Only person I'm excited to see fight every now and then is in Inoue. Yeah, man. Now is a dream for a lot of casuals, and for people who don't know boxing or anything about boxing. He fights is exciting. Also, he's forward. He's a fighter that's he's very awkward and unorthodox in a lot of things. I think he's a complete fighter. Hence why we're gonna get to the topic with him fighting a potential Jesse Bam Rodriguez super fight at super flyweight or flyweight division. In a fight, I believe, now he finds a lot of problems. But it's a fight that both fighters give each other a lot of and, it's exciting times that the biggest in the sport has returned. So, shit. What you thinking out, bro?
I'm just gonna
Yeah, the mic's still echoing. It's all good. I'm just gonna continue to chat. But yeah, this fight is scheduled for either late in the course of the year, maybe to August or September. But one thing we do know about Gervonta Tank Davis, he's gonna put on a show. Anytime he fights, it's exciting. He's a coming forward fighter, knockout fighter at best. Something we've been missing. We don't have a knockout artist in boxing, really. I mean, some people say Brian Norman Jr., but after he smoked out the Japanese fella, we ain't seen any more knockouts from Brian Norman. So, the return of Tank Davis is something that is good for the sport, personality wise, everything. That, and it's taking shape. Under defeated star Kid Austin Schofield, and this is Kid Austin Schofield showcase feeling against the biggest superstar in boxing today. And Tank's doing the kid a service. If I'm gonna be real, if you can, Tank is doing this kid a service, fighting him. And if he smokes Kid Austin out, you know what's gonna happen. Kid Austin's gonna be famous because everybody that fights Tank Davis, their career goes up. It's a fact. It's a fact. Anybody that fights Gervonta Tank Davis, their career goes up. Ryan Garcia, career went up also. So, like anyone who fights Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna have some benefits. Whether you get knocked out, you're waking up famous. Whether you get knocked out, you're waking up famous when you fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Going to sleep and waking up famous. The great words of Scooter Powell, casual boxing talk. How's your audio sounding now, bro?
I think it's good now. Is there still an echo down?
It's perfect now. It's perfect, man. It's perfect. But yeah, any more?
Perfect, perfect. Okay. Some
Yeah,
technical.
yeah. No stress, no stress. Part of the show. Part of the show, man. But yeah, any more um like input you have on this bout between Kid Austin and Tank?
Ah. Yeah, man. I don't think it's. I think it's too soon for Schofield, but yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's gonna happen. I see Tank winning by KO, but hey, who knows? You know, who knows? But yeah, it should be an interesting fight, I think. So just to see
Yeah.
how it goes. But yeah, that's all my input for that. You know what I mean?
Do you agree with the notion of anyone who fights Gervonta Tank Davis, like their career and star power goes up? Would you not agree with that? Even
I
if you
do.
get
I
knocked
do.
out, yeah.
Okay. Name one fighter that Tank is not
Before Ryan Garcia, listen,
gun to the back of your head. Name one fighter.
that I know personally that he made famous. Is that what you saying?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yes.
No. The Cruz, Santa Cruz. Yeah, yeah, Santa Cruz, bro. Real
Yeah,
Santa.
but nobody else knows him, dog. I don't think he got more famous. It's like, okay. Who was the last person that Santa Cruz fought?
Okay, I don't know who the last person Santa Cruz fought, low key.
See, even Frank Martin, dog. Frank Martin fought a few months ago, I think. Yeah, but he fought recently, but then now it's like nobody cares about him. He got an impressive knockout, but he fought Fulton. He fought Fulton actually, yeah.
But that's the point. Like I
I think that you get more famous.
you do, fam.
You kind of
Bro, Ryan's okay, listen. Rolly Romero, Mario's,
yeah.
Billy, you only know their names because they got smoked in a tank. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be real with you, fam. I didn't know who Ryan was before he fought Tank. I just knew him as an influencer boxer. And then he got even more famous fighting Tank Davis, bro. I don't think you understand, bro. The man who promoted Tank was Floyd Money Mayweather, one of the greatest promoters in boxing history. So I'm speaking it from a business perspective. You're fighting someone who knows
Okay. Yeah.
his marketing and his promotion is impeccable. That's why he's the biggest star in boxing. So what you think about that? Now can
That's
you
true. That's true.
you want to change your debate now, homie? What you say, dog?
No. Nah. You got it, OG. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Man, listen, man, we're just breaking it down, man. I like Roach. Ain't nobody know who Roach was before he fought Tank. Like, did you watch a Roach fight before the Tank fight?
I did actually.
You
I did. I wanted to see Roach because I didn't know this man. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was. So
only
that's fair.
because he
That's fair.
was fighting Tank. You see what I'm saying, bro? Tank puts on boxes. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Tank puts you on. If you fight Tank, if you get knocked out,
Okay.
you're gonna get put on, blood. I'm just saying, you're gonna get
No,
put
no, they
on, bro.
do. They
Like,
do. They get put on and put out. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. It's like a 50-50. That's another thing. You know, it's like, you're going to get knocked out, but your star power goes up. So I guess you're winning. I don't know, man.
you're going to sleep and waking up famous, bro. Going to sleep and waking up famous, man.
That is a wild.
Bro, all right, man. Listen, move on, bro. Like, hey, listen, we gotta talk about Bam destroyed Anthony Vargas, man. Like, talk to me about the fight. Did you watch the fight? Did you watch the highlights? What you thought about the performance by Jesse?
It was an impeccable performance, my man. I watched the entire fight. It was beautiful. Um, so, one thing I will admit, Vargas was, he had a he, he he had somewhat of a good idea on like how to negate Bam's angles. So whenever Bam would move, Vargas would like turn and like he wouldn't just stay and let Vargas keep the angle. So if Bam would turn, Vargas would turn with him. I think when he got knocked down the first time, that's when he stopped doing that, and that's when the angles started really catching up to him. So it's like, man, it was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. As usual, Bam, a clinic, an absolute clinic. That's what I'm saying. Beautiful, beautiful knockout, man. Um, yeah, man. This was a really good fight to watch. I genuinely enjoyed it. What did you think, man? Me. Okay. Are you back, dog?
Yeah. Sorry, my Wi-Fi just did a 180 for no reason.
I
But
thought that was
yeah,
you. So we're both.
nah,
Okay,
nah,
okay.
nah. You good. But yeah, you were saying, bro.
Um, Vargas started off good. Whenever Bam would make his angles, Vargas would like turn with him. That's very good.
Yeah,
But then after the first knockdown, he stopped doing that, and those angles started catching up to him. One
yeah,
thing I really he was hitting the 2-1 instead of the 1-2. That's very good against southpaw fighters. So,
yeah.
hey man, it was a clinic. They should call this man Dr. Bam. You know what I'm saying? This was an absolute clinic, man. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it, man. What you saying? What you saying? What you saying, man?
Bro, Bam showing levels again, bro. Like Bam is got the highest level of IQ in boxing. I think he's next to Shakur and Naoya and Tank Davis. He's next to what and all even Usyk. The man, the way he angles, because he's a small guy, man. He don't have
Yeah.
natural gifted power like Tank. He don't necessarily have the athleticism, but what he does have is speed and a very gifted brain of the chess that is boxing because the way he angles, pivots in and out, circling around you after a combination, he's creating more after his combinations. Like the thing is about pivoting after hitting a combo, you're just in position to catch someone else on a counter again. And Vargas
Mm,
is so used to amateur style of fighting and how amateurs just go back and forth. Like amateurs go in the line. They don't angle like
yeah.
professionals do. I'm still struggling to angle because I still have the mindset of an amateur, you see. But it's something
Mm,
that I'm employing in my game plan. Vargas, what he should have done is he should have worked more on his angles in the camp because where he was finding success against Bam, catching him with the right hand and the 1-2 combinations, just neutralizing Bam's movement. He could have really stopped Bam if he had great footwork. Like if he was like, when Floyd check hooks you when you're coming forward, and if you're pivoting on the side,
yeah.
he'll just he'll just hold a long guard and then grab you, stopping your momentum. Like Vargas just wasn't fighting dirty enough, because Bam has got a lot of movement. Movement, that's Bam's key. Now how Vargas just
Mm.
I feel like Vargas didn't know how to neutralize that as soon as he got knocked down, as you said. Like as soon as he got knocked down, his game plan went out the window. That's what I feel like.
Mm. Man, hey, dog, taking a knockdown, man, your brains get rattled, man. You just start fighting off of instinct. So, hey, man,
Bro.
but it was a good fight. I think you mentioned the amateur style, right? A very good thing that Vargas was doing was using that kind of he's just touching Bam. You know what I'm saying? He's not
Mm,
loading up on his shots. He's just hitting him
mm,
to lock up points and um, to irritate Bam, like to throw off his rhythm and all that, right? So that's another
yeah.
thing, right? You don't always have to keep hitting with like trying to knock someone out, but using the amateur style like that in the pro game was very good. I was like, damn, that's amazing, you know. Because if you load up too much, what I've noticed with Bam, he'll read it, and he's very good at reading. So how
Mm.
he did it there was beautiful, 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 man. Yeah, man. Bam, are you saying that? Are you saying that Bam is ready for Naoya?
Hey, his coach wants him to fight one more person and then fight Naoya. I say
Okay.
if that's the case, you should fight one more person who has fought Naoya, do what you need to do against them, and then fight Naoya. Because one thing about
Who do
Naoya
you
is
think?
he's
Oh
very
yeah.
aggressive coming forward, which is something
Yes.
that
Yeah.
Which is something Bam is not used to seeing. But one thing about Bam is he's very good at angling out coming forward, which is something Naoya hasn't
Mm,
seen. Now Naoya, when he comes with his combinations, nah, he doesn't work with enough head movement offensively to not get countered with a counter punch by the opponent. You see, too many of the
mm,
times now he has combinations coming in the inside. He gets counted because his inside work is not as good as Bam. Now, Bam, what he needs to do is listen. I would employ a very technical pad work trainer in his camp, someone of the likes of Roger Mayweather, someone from the Mayweathers who understand the inside work. Because I can see Bam not knocking him out with like the head, but with the body. That's if he works on his inside work. Bam's inside work is better than Naoya, but it's not like supreme. Naoya's got more power than Bam. That's the thing. Like Naoya's
yes.
speed and accuracy, nah, it
Speed,
matches with
accuracy,
yeah.
reflexes. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough to navigate with someone like that. But because Bam's got angles, he will disrupt his movement. But they're like they're too power. They're not. They're not. They're too like they're two very good like footwork fighters. Their footwork is very good. Now we're gonna see a chess match, but I don't think now he's gonna struggle the way we think he's gonna struggle. I think in the later rounds he's gonna at least slow him down. Bam in the first 5 rounds he needs to um he needs to at least disrupt now he has movement to the point where he draws out his confidence. Because the more confident Naoya gets, he's bro. It's hard to stop his rhythm. It's just very hard to stop his rhythm.
Yeah,
Same with Bam. So for me, I feel like it's a fight based on rhythm. What do you think?
I think so too. But hey, man, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, it's not looking good for Bam, man. I'm looking at the stats here, man. Oh, it's not looking good. I'm not gonna. I agree with you with the whole thing of like his angles and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be very good. But then the power difference, the speed difference between him and Naoya, is so
Yeah,
vast that I think. But one thing I will say is that, like, anytime a boxer has tried to be great, right? So we look at, to give you an example, I'm sure you know this, Duran going up to middleweight to fight Hagler, right? Uh,
yeah,
that because Hagler had so many advantages, like the reach, the weight, so many things were going
yeah.
up against Duran that the fact that he did it was amazing in itself. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
the thing is, if Bam is to go up and he beats Inoue, it'll be one of the greatest times that. Um, yeah, that is true. Inoue being the greatest puncher one, of course, he has to be cautious because he's right now.
Hey,
My
bro, you
bad.
keep jamming your phone, bro. Relax, fam. We know you're
My bad.
enthusiastic, but relax. Stop jamming your phone, fam.
I'm getting PTSD, dog. My bad. My bad. Hey, dog, I'm tweaking out here, dog. So
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
you were
saying
saying,
is, yeah, man, if he does something like this, it's one of the greatest times a boxer has gone up and proven that he's genuinely a generational talent. Because Inoue is genuinely so much better than him in so many ways that him doing it would be the most amazing thing ever. You know what I mean?
mm, I think
Yeah.
Bam.
What do you say?
Bam. Okay, if anyone has a shot in defeating anyway, it's Bam because okay, Bam is not as athletically gifted as Inoue, but his intelligence and IQ is what will like make him survive certain rounds if he gets hurt. And his ability of footwork. Footwork wins you fights and also gets you from getting your ass knocked out. Like most of the time when guys get knocked out, it's because their footwork was not in balance or the other fighter put him in balance or their positioning was off. Now you see, um, now we are being an orthodox is also that's also like a key for Bam. Like Bam breaks down orthodox fighters very well. Not saying that Naoya doesn't do the same, vice versa. Southpaw, but Bam has got too much IQ for Naoya to be catching him shots that other fighters, are usually like get caught by Naoya from. But because Naoya doesn't have that amount of head movement going inside, if he gets caught with something that Bam just angles out of and he doesn't see coming, it can potentially get him hurt. You see that? That's the thing. What I'm saying, like Bam, it's too soon. Hence why I feel like he should take that first fight before Naoya. Because he needs to
Okay.
fight someone who's fought Naoya, just so that he can understand the pace. But like,
Okay, who do you think would be a good what's the word? Would be a good test for Bam before he goes to Inoue? Because I'm looking at Inoue's resume here.
mm,
Not Junto. Let's leave Junto out of this because I would argue that Junto might be able to smoke Bam because their fight he had his orbital cracked because of a headbutt, not because
yeah,
Inoue smashed his orbital. You know what I'm saying? So
mm.
who do you think would be a good test before he jumps to Inoue?
So Bam right now is, correct me if I'm wrong. He's fighting at what weight division? He's currently fighting at super
One
flyweight.
118.
All right,
He's
that's
at
basically
bantamweight.
the okay. He's a natural bantamweight, but he's undisputed in flyweight and super flyweight. So it's easy. I think based on Inaue's record, the last person he fought was Junto Nakatani. That's a Tokyo Japanese sort of
Yes.
fighter. Kind of has the same athleticism as Inoue, be that they from
Southpaw.
the same country. They got Japanese style of fighting is kind of similar to Soviet Union. The only difference is they got more athleticism than the Soviet Unions. Like the way Naoya fights, the way he jabs, kind of like the Soviet style, almost kind of like a Bivol style, but with Japanese, they got better footwork. They're much more faster in that element. So if you fight someone like Janto Nakate, Junto Nakatani, yeah, if he fights this guy,
Yeah, yeah.
he can like emulate that simulation with Naoya, if that makes sense. This is the last guy he fought, so yeah, he's the guy, and also he's a southpaw, so it'd be good for Bam to find another southpaw, and it's like a mind game thing. Like I can be another southpaw. In Naoya, you're just an orthodox fighter. You're just more bred for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's mind games if he beats this guy,
Okay, I
and
hear you. I hear you.
and if he beats him
Um, yeah.
by stopping him. Like Naoya, he won by unanimous decision. If he can knock him out by TKO or stop him, that would even be more mind games for Naoya because if you're telling your future opponent, hey, I just knocked out your last opponent who you didn't knock out. You see that those are the mind games we're talking about in terms of like him fighting Naoya's last opponent, bro.
Okay, good point. Very good point. Right now, Junta Nakatani is ranked seventh, pound for pound. Um, he's above my goat, Devin Haney. Devin Haney has to be mentioned in each stream, by the way. I have to mention him.
Man, you a Haniac. That's what they call the the Devin Haney fans. They're Haniacs, blood. What the?
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
What?
That's the first time I've ever
It's
heard
your
that.
first time.
I don't like that. Okay. Back to the point. Back to what I was saying. What I'm saying is, he's ranked seventh right now, and Bam is
Yeah,
ranked fourth, right? So
yeah,
I don't see him beating Junto though. Junto, he had trouble with the first person he fought because he moved up to 122 to fight. Who did he fight again? He fought this other guy that gave him trouble because of the weight. He's Mexican. I forget what his name is. Sebastian
yeah,
Hernandez Reyes, right? He fought that
yeah.
guy before he fought Inoue. The weight gave him a lot of trouble. That fight almost got this. It almost destroyed the next fight with Inoue because he almost lost. You know what I mean? So because of that, I don't see Bam beating Junto. He's a very, very good long range southpaw. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Oh. But maybe he does,
Hey,
man. But I don't see him beating
bro,
him. Um,
I'm
not
looking at
only the
Junto's
weight.
record. He has fought mostly Japanese fighters in his entire career. He knocked them out, but the minute he
Mhm.
fights a very skilled Mexican fighter, he gets a unanimous decision. That just tells you that this man struggles against fighters who are not Japanese. Because it's not a coincidence that he's got a unanimous decision against a Mexican boxer. And we know Mexican boxers, they're dogs. Them don't care. They'll come
Exactly.
forward and they'll brick you up. I feel like Bam Rodriguez ain't Sebastian Hernandez, bro. Especially if they're not fighting at Saudi, because you must understand, a lot of fighters get sick the night before the fight because of Saudi and the conditions, the climate. So that could maybe be the reason why he
Mhm.
got the unanimous decision against Sebastian because of the Riyadh thing. But hey, man, it's not a coincidence
Mhm.
that you knock out other Japanese fighters, and the first guy who's not a Japanese fighter, you get a unanimous decision. With Naoya, the same thing. I listen. With That's why I feel like Bam can beat Junto because of that record. What I've just mentioned now. Same thing with Naoya. Fought mostly Japanese fighters. Okay, a little bit of American fighters, and Scottish and Scotland fighters. But bro, no, I'm seeing too many Japanese fighters, not enough foreign guys who are willing to test this man enough, bro. And now we've seen Naoya get
That's
knocked
true.
down before. That's the thing. We've never seen Bam get knocked down. I don't believe I've seen Bam get knocked down.
Bam has been knocked down.
Bam's been knocked
Hold on.
down.
Let me, I'm pretty sure Bam's been knocked down.
I ain't never seen Bam knocked down.
I'm pretty sure. What?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, hold on. He never been knocked down. I don't think so.
What? Damn, that's crazy. Oh, damn. No, never mind. Uh, that's crazy. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh no, no, no,
Would
no.
Bam beat Allen?
Yeah, he did get knocked down. He got knocked down when he first became undisputed, bro.
Oh yeah, nice, nice, nice. So we have a question. Would Bam beat David Picasso before Inoue? That's a good question. Now, David Picasso, he he fought Inoue before Inoue fought Junto. So now, right? You answer, because I'm not sure if you watched the fight. Because I watched the fight. What you thinking?
I think Bam beats him, bro. Man, David don't have the experience fighting a fighter like Bam. David's a good fighter. Um, you know,
Yeah.
um, he's not bad, like, but I just think again Bam's footwork and his angles and his His speed is not going to be enough. Of course, David has fought a lot of Mexican boxers, but I don't think anyone's a Bam like, bro. To be real with you, the man's a
Okay.
beast. Don't get me wrong. Quarter unanimous decision lost against Naoya. If he can fight, maybe he can fight David. Maybe he should fight David. But I just feel like David is not like Januto. Januto is Japanese, so that's the closest thing you're gonna get to a Naoya. So, but nah, that's a good question. He can fight David instead of Junto if he wants to prepare for Naoya,
Yeah,
because
that's right.
and he can watch from that fight what was succeeding for David and use that and implement it in his style. That's what he can use.
Yeah,
Either way,
yeah.
he'll learn a
But
lot fighting
honestly,
David.
yeah. But the key will be like ankles and stuff like that. I think because Inoue has been knocked down the same way a few times. Uh,
Yeah,
who was like two people knocked him down? Don't know, don't know where. Do you know where? I don't know who this guy is, but he knocked him down during their first fight. It was a left. He took an angle and hit him with a left hook, and
yeah.
I think the same thing happened on his the second time he got knocked down. So sometimes when he attacks, he kind of leaves himself open for um for counters. So yeah,
Mm.
Bam genuinely does have a chance of knocking him down. Do I think he can knock him out? I don't think so.
He
Bam
can.
should
He
fight
can.
in
I
one
feel like
twenty
he can
two
make you give up
before. Yeah,
if he
yeah,
goes to
yeah.
the body early, and I mean early. Like he shouldn't go head hunting. Like trying to go head hunting with Inoue. I mean, you will succeed because this man's head stays stagnated whilst in combinations, especially in the clinch or in the inside. So if Bam can like catch him on a specific timing, hey bro, he can knock him out. Like this guy doesn't have good enough. His defense is good, but not great for me to say he's elusive because Inoue likes to get caught with unnecessary punches, and Bam will know that and will use that to his IQ.
You know, you mentioned something. You mentioned something. You were like, you think that in a way should try changing up the style of training. So like trying to focus more on inside fighting, right?
Yeah, he
Mm,
should. He
I
should.
don't know if I
He
agree
should.
with you.
Listen. I think he should train with more American trainers, American boxer trainers, because the thing is with Soviet Union and the Japanese style is that they don't train enough close work. They're more good outside punches.
Yeah,
Like if you seen, and now
I
yeah,
agree.
like yeah, bro, long range, high guard. That's what he does, and then he just does outside punching. But then when he's in the inside,
Yes,
his head movement is not good enough to be like hitting you counters and then pulling. Like the pull back is something that's not in his repertoire. His head just stays there, but then his pullback is not like shifting your hips the way AB showed us in the other video. His hip movement is his footwork first, like Shakur Stevenson. Shakur uses footwork first instead of actual head movement. And listen, they both don't have that Bam and Naoya, but because Naoya is more reckless going forward, sometimes these combinations, he can get caught with a lot because Bam just angles out if you come forward to him. Hey, bro. Hey, it's hey, bro. When you talk fighting, you just get excited, boy. Cause now I want to train now.
that's what I mean. Man. I want to get up in shadow box, but I have to sit here and listen to you. I'm like, yeah,
Bro, hey, dog.
you're right. You know,
We got that
you're right.
fire, you and me, lad. You know what I'm saying? We just got it in here.
Yes, sir. But hey, man, you never count the guy out. But if if Bam beats uh um if he beats Inoue, it'll be one of the greatest times where a a fighter has moved up to challenge someone who's pound for pound the best fighter in the world, right? It'll
Yeah,
be he will cement himself as one of the greatest fighters to ever live. You know, it's quite sad that
yeah,
most lighter fighters don't really get the recognition that the heavyweights do or like the heavier weights do. It's quite sad
bro.
because the skill and the difference between skill
It's
and
too much.
it's so beautiful, man. It's like
It's too
you don't
much,
even know that nobody knows this guy. One of the best fighters that I really recently discovered is Ricardo Lopez. You know,
sensational fighter.
sensational. But he's because he's a lighter fighter. Nobody really knows about him. You know what I mean? So
Bro,
if Bam does
bro,
it, he might be pound for pound the best fighter of this entire generation. Forget
bro,
Usyk, forget Crawford. He would be the best fighter because he's going up against so many. There's so many things that that are just going up against him. Right? This will be better than Duran taking Hagler to a unanimous decision loss. You know what I mean? He
mm,
lost, but he was a 4-1 betting underdog. You know what I'm saying? That's why
mm,
Duran really has that dog in him. Even if Bam takes Inoue to decision, right? He'll still be one of the best fighters in the world. Put him up in the rankings, man. Put this man up at number two. Because I don't know about the rankings right now. Uh,
nah, the rankings,
I'm
the
not, I
rankings
don't
is
know about
rigged.
this.
I don't even trust half of the shit that I see in the rankings. To be fair with you, but speaking of underrated boxers, I just sent you a man that you must check out, Alexis Argalio. You know
I love
Alexis?
this man. This is
Oh
my
boy,
goat.
this
His
man too
cross.
saucy with it, man. Too much sauce, blood. Like in terms of we're talking about Mexican boxers. This man, one of the best Mexican boxers, blood. And you see, me and Vusi, we like we just we got the same goats. It's so crazy, man. Because this guy is too much. He's very good, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna have to check you on something there. This man isn't from Mexico. He's from what's that country? It's a Latin country, but it's not
Oh yeah,
Mexico.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nicaragua. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, because I'm like, hold on, Nicaragua. Yeah, Nicaragua. I'm like,
Yeah,
hold on a
Nicaragua.
minute, hold on a minute. I got you there. This
Yeah,
man,
yeah, 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 yeah.
he
But he's
was
part
one
of
of the best
some
ones.
would say he's part of the Mexican fan base. I don't know who, because Nagarao also speaks Spanish. So I
You know
see.
what?
But
That's
in
fair.
terms of Latin, let's say in terms of Latin boxers, yeah, man. Because
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
Bam is a Latin boxer, and Alexis Aguayo, hey man, this man
He's a
got them
goat.
hands, bro. Hey man, this
He's
man
a goat.
got them hands, bro. Like yo, he's one of them. He's up there definitely. But like, if there were to be a Bam Rodriguez, Naoya, who you got?
I'm saying Bam. No, 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 no. Hold on. Okay. I'm an Inoue fan, man. I love Inoue, dog. I don't know. I haven't watched enough of Bang. I'm gonna watch more of his fight, and then we'll get back to this next week. You know what I mean? Let's get back to it next week. But I gotta have my boy Inoue, man. Gotta have him. Who you got, man?
I got Bam shocking the world, bro. I got Bam shocking the world for real. I'm never wrong. Undisputed bouts, low key. Every undisputed bout, I was right about. When Floyd fought Manny, I said Floyd. When shit,
It's
when
Floyd,
Usyk
man.
fought Fury, I said Usyk. When Terrence fought Canelo, I said Terrence. So I haven't been wrong with undisputed, but in terms of skill level, they're both elite. But I just feel like in terms of the chess game of boxing, I think Bam outscores him in the points. I don't think Bam wins by knockout because Bam don't have the power like that, but he does have the power to hurt you. So I feel like
Yeah,
you're hurting now. That's different.
yeah.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
man.
we'll keep a record of this. We'll keep a record of this. I say, in a way,
Bro, what you
he's.
mean? Well, just watch it back. Just watch the video back.
We'll watch it back. We'll be like, hey, I was right. So we have to keep a tally here of who's
Yeah.
whose predictions are right here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no
yeah,
stress,
man.
no stress. All right. Did you watch the UFC White House?
I want okay. I don't have the subscriptions for this, so
Come on,
I
bro.
saw the highlights.
Illegal
I
streaming is
saw
a
the
thing now on the
highlights.
internet, bro. To be, you gotta stream it, but I didn't stream it either. But like, based on the highlights I watched, it was brutal. It was very
It
brutal,
was
man.
brutal, man. So we're starting with Sugar got a highlight knockout. Wow, we didn't see this shit coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, they keep giving this man potato like tomato cans. Okay. Let me not be disrespectful now. Not a tomato can, but they keep giving him people that he shouldn't be fighting, man. He should get the
Yeah,
Volkry, man.
bro. Nah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I don't. He's not a tomato can though, because he's in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? You're a great fighter if you're in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? But there are levels to it, and I think they just keep feeding him so that they could get like a highlight reel, so that they could keep promoting this man. They
Yeah.
want to make this man corner so
Yes.
bad. Oh,
Yeah. Bro, they want to make Connor so bad. You tell me he ain't even a double champion, bro. It's crazy. But I'm glad you're seeing behind the UFC's tactics because the whole time they use this promotion to promote themselves because they've had a shit year. But this whole card the purest fans weren't even in the fan base. And when I watched it, the crowd was so down. Didn't even feel like a proper event. It just felt like a president was hosting a private party, and yeah, it just happens to be there's a fight at the backyard. That's what it felt like for me. It didn't even feel like a spectacle. It didn't even feel, bro.
well,
Like even when Connor fights, bro, everywhere niggas know this. It's a corner fight, bro. Like it's like when Tyson fights. That's the feel factor you get when Connor fights. There's no star in this UFC organization that provides the same feeling. Now with Sean O'Malley, they're feeding him a can. Don't forget that the opponent is from Canada. He's from Canada, so he was bound to lose. Like even if why you saying that face? What you mean, bro? You know the US the Americans are patriotic like that. Think about it.
and they were
Every
booing this
foreigner.
man because yeah, they were booing him because he came in with his with the
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like that event, man.
Or bet
It was
hey man,
good, but
Americans are petty, bro. You think the xenophobia is real in our country? Go to America, you'll see something different, babes. I'm telling you now, bro.
God, it's genuinely wild, yo. But hey, man,
And
anyway,
then you get Josh
yeah,
talking.
you go on with your thing, man. Yeah, you go on, you go on.
You get this guy Josh Hawkins when he beats up Derek Lewis. He be talking about Michelle Obama thing. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get canceled by YouTube. But hey, man, that was a wild statement that he said. You know what he said?
What did you?
Let me. I'll send you on WhatsApp. He said Michelle Obama is the other gender basically. That's what he said.
What?
I just can't say it fully because of key lines and guidelines on YouTube.
Oh,
That's what he said.
I hate this man so much, dog. That's all he does, bro. He's just a rage bait. And the only thing is, it's like it's a working. It's a working. He's the
I
rage bait
know,
that this man does, dog. It's like it's so annoying. He's so annoying,
bro.
dog. Yo,
He's
ah,
like the fat version of Sean Strickland, blood. Because this is what Sean was doing when he was putting his name out there.
okay, hold on. I like Sean. Sometimes,
You like Sean?
sometimes.
As bro,
Hear
as
me
a
out.
black
Let me
person, you like
explain.
that guy. Oh,
Hear me out.
that's
Hear
so
me.
crazy.
Okay, hold on. Before you out me here, Sean. I liked him when he was fighting. Okay, let me just give you some context here real quick. One of my homies was a huge Izzy fan, and I was hating on Izzy, so I was rooting for Sean, and then Sean beat up Izzy. So
Why? Is it
I
because
was
he's
just kind of
Nigerian?
hating. No, I was just hating for the love of the game, and then I was like, oh, Sean won. Ah, nice, you know. Hey man, hey man, hey
So you
man,
were hate
hey
watching
man.
when he got his ass beaten by that Sean Strickland. You were hate watching. That's what you.
I was like, hell yeah, bro. This man, my homie was so mad because I was on his neck for like so long. I was just hating. So other things that Sean does, I'm like, okay, uh, I can't get behind this because of my what's the word? Yeah, you know what I
Man,
mean.
you support someone who's got a hillbilly
I don't
nation
support.
flag in his balls.
Let's move on. Let's move on, buddy. Let's move on. As I was saying, Josh Hockett did what he was supposed to do. And another thing,
Yeah.
the armbar that he did. I don't. I'm not a grappling expert, but I don't think he did it properly. You have
Who?
dabbled in some grappling. What do you think?
Who?
Josh Hockett when he had Derek in the armbar.
Nah, bro. I don't like seeing heavyweights grapple, bro. It's. I feel like grappling is a sport for the man them in the lighter divisions because there's at least some speed and mobility. This guy Josh
Why
is a very slow grappler. It almost felt like he was getting tired grappling Derek because Derek is a very strong guy. But like, hey,
Derek
bro,
is strong,
I just,
and Hockett is.
bro,
Yeah.
if you're gonna grapple with a purpose. Don't just grapple just to bring someone down and just hug them and just to slow time. Because that's what people don't like about real MMA in general. When they watch it, they don't like it when people just are on the floor the entire time, like it's some zest vest or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying,
Ah,
man?
there we go. Hey man.
I'm just telling you what the fuck told me, fam. I'm telling you now, bro. This oats, they be trolling outies when they be grappling, yeah, bro. Man, them things, them movies, them cowboy movies with Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah, and Heath Ledger. You know what I'm saying, bro? Brokeback Mountain type shit. That's what they be.
I'm going to move this on before we get canceled here. Let me just move this conversation on. What I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying
yeah. But
is,
anyway, yeah, his wrestling is trash, bro. That's not okay. But yeah,
yeah,
fam.
man, I
Yeah,
don't know. I think grappling is cool. I think it's cool. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I know the connotations that come with it, sure, but I think it's a very good martial art. I think like jujitsu is a very Brazilian jiu-jitsu is a very cool martial art.
Yeah, I know it's fire.
Um,
It's good. It's
yeah, it's
very
very
nice.
cool. I, the thing is, with most of the heavyweights at in the UFC, there are two types of heavyweights, right? They're the muscle ones, right? The muscle strikers, and then we have the blobs. The blobs, dog, all they do is they grab you and fucking lay on top of you, and then that's how they win rounds, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. That's like an archetype now. Is that you're just a blob. You just grab someone and use your weight just to pin them down. But you win that way, I guess. I
Yeah.
guess.
Khabib
But
showed us. Khabib showed us that's how you can win. Like, you just but the thing is
yeah, but
Khabib is that
Khabib
he's
was different. This wrestling was very good.
yeah, he's different, bro. His strength is different. The man grew up wrestling bears, bro,
Bro,
as an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, bro. So he's grip strength. The thing is about wrestling is it's about your grip strength, your grip control, your wrist control, and if you can control someone's body weight. That's it. That's all it is about wrestling. There's nothing else much.
mm,
If you can understand balance also and how to trip someone over, or how to get someone off balance and get them off the ground, then you know, and that's what Khabib mastered. He mastered the basic elements of the physical physics of trying to get a human body down and hold it
yeah.
there, you know. And that's the
No,
sweet science behind fighting, bro. Oh, it's just beautiful.
it's a sweet science, man. So, talking about wrestling or wrestlers, how do you think Chandler did, man? Ah,
Chandler got cooked. Yeah, bro, he got cooked.
Man,
Man got
that man
cooked.
got
Spinning side kicks. You know what I'm saying, boy? Got beaten up, uppercut. Like, he got smoked. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, that was an ass beating, blood. To the point where, like, even the Americans were like, yo, fam, hey, this is the only American that lost tonight, blood. And yo, Mauricio Rufy, that guy fights like a prime Conor McGregor. And we spoke about
yeah.
this the previous video. His reach
Yeah.
was a problem for Chandler. I feel like Chandler shouldn't have taken that fight just based on the reach. Because them side kicks, them spinning back heel kicks,
Oh, I think you're good now.
yeah. Oh, Rufy was
Yeah.
going on uppercut and just mobility coming. They can't do anything.
Exactly, man. Because I'm looking at his stats here. Um, yeah, he fights at 155 with a 75 inch reach. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. All
I
right,
think
I'm
you're good
back.
now.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we not. I think okay.
I kind of can't hear you.
Uh, can you hear me now?
Nah, there's like, I think, try again.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Perfect.
All
There
right.
we go.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, like I was saying, man, yeah, Rufy's boxing just dismantled Chandler, bro. Chandler got no boxing, huh? He just knows takedowns, and when he was failing in the takedown, he was getting clipped with kicks and uppercuts. So it was a long night for the boy Chandler, bro.
He needs that corner fight. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man. Hey, man. He needs that red panty night, man. He needs
That's,
it, bro. Damn.
um,
That's
um,
crazy. That's crazy.
no, like and like he wasn't training for Roof, he was just training for Connor, and he thought he was gonna get Connor, got Roofy instead, bro, and Roofy smoked him,
Yeah,
bro.
someone was.
Bro, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah,
What you
man.
think
All
of
right. So then
what you think of
we
the
had,
Pereira? Pereira getting his ass smoked, bro.
yeah, this man got stunned by a jab, man. Oh, damn. That jab, and then we'll talk about like what happened after the fight, man. But no, look. You see, this is why I call heavyweight the division of doom and despair. Like,
Yeah,
dog, a jab, dog. Sometimes you can eat a jab. In your division, you can eat a jab, but in
yeah.
heavyweight, dog, oh, it genuinely is the division of doom and despair, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I look at some heavyweight fights and I'm like, damn. Good thing I'm a welterweight, man. I'm just saying, dog. Yeah. But yeah,
Bro,
man, it was a very good fight. Um, One thing that I did notice was because of Alex's fighting style, right? I don't know if you can see me, but he fights like this, right?
yeah.
He fights like this, right? And they're very squared on, and he tries to stay right on the line of fire. Like the range would be, he's close enough for you to hit him, but he'll counter you right after you hit him, right? And that style works in light heavyweight and middleweight, sure. But then when you go up, and fight in different divisions that you're not like. It's your first time in that division. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think with that kind of style, if someone is fighting like this, straight shots are going in so easily. Like bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Mm.
man, that jab was not lucky at all. I don't know what Alex was talking about, but hey, man, what did you think of the fight, man? What did you think?
Hey man, Alex shouldn't have fought someone like Cyril on his heavyweight debut because he's faster, he's more stronger, he's got more power, and you're not used to the punch resistance in heavyweight division. So, him
Mm.
doing that was a mistake. Like, and bro, like heavyweight division is it's a matter of one punch. You know, it's like one punch. And there were people that were complaining, saying that it gave him a lot of illegal elbows from the back of the head, which did happen. They should have like but it's a fight. Like I said, bro, every fighter's got a dirty tactic. And like you can't complain about it. And the way Pereira's complaining about it, this guy is going out like sad. Bro. He's going out sad.
And the sad thing is, he hit what's that guy? He hit Yuri with Yuri. I don't know, man. Jury. I don't know, but you know him, right? Um,
Yeah,
Yuri had him in the same position where like he was trying to grab him and he had his head
yeah,
down, right? And then
yeah.
Alex hit him with like maybe two elbows, like to the back of the
Exactly.
head.
Exactly.
It happens. I don't think Alex was doing
No,
it on purpose.
no,
I
not
think
at all.
Cyril is getting, yeah, man. I think I don't know. I think Cyril's just getting all of this backlash because he cheats a lot. Okay, he has a lot of fouls in his career, like a concerning amount of fouls. You know what I mean? So it's like, uh, I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, man.
Nah, but
Some of
the
those, I don't
reason,
think most people don't understand what back of the head means in the UFC. Because it's different for boxing, right? For boxing, I think anything. So, like with my headphones, right? Anything behind that, right? That's the back of the head, right?
yeah,
But then for UFC, it's more specific. It's like more so the lining of your spine. That's the back of your head, right?
yeah,
They should call it the back of the nape of the nape of the head. I don't know, man, but it's a lot more specific in the UFC. Some of those shots were at the back of the head, but some of them were not. I, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think he's going on so sad, but I think he can bounce back. You know.
hey, um, he can bounce back, but hey, dog, he needs to find someone who's not a top two or top five in the division, just so he can get used to the weight and the punch resistance. Because going straight to someone who's top three and top two, it's a mistake, bro. It was very naive, bro.
But he is naturally a heavyweight, so
I know, but he's never fought in there. The thing is, it's very different fighting in the competition as a heavyweight. But when you've just been going down and then you fight your natural weight, you're not gonna feel, you're not gonna the punch resistance. Remember what I told you about draining weight
yeah.
and going back up. You're not gonna have the same punch resistance because remember he got rocked against someone like his. He got rocked against someone like Alexandra Kalkalkolov, the other outie who knocked him out. You know what I'm saying?
Ankolev, Ankolev, yeah, that guy,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like, yeah, man. He like he's been punched by other guys in different weight divisions. Now, when you get punched by someone who's in heavyweight, it's a different story. And plus, your chin's finished. I just feel like his chin's done. Like he doesn't have good enough head movement for to be avoiding some of the shots. And Cyril took advantage of that because Cyril's faster than Alex. So he just cooked him.
Mm.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's it. That is what it is. But like moving to the last topic of today, KG and Topuria. What you think about that, bro?
Yes. I told you, run it back, bro. Run back the last stream. I told you that Gaethje was gonna win by rolling. He didn't win by rolling thunder, okay? But I remember saying that, come on, guys. something is telling me this is the year of upsets, man. There's so many upsets that has happened. Gaethje put on one of the best performances that we've seen. Um, he's American. Bro did a backflip in the White House lawn in front of Trump. Okay, we're going into the politics of things, but this genuinely feels like a Rocky film, dog. You know, like when Rocky was fighting Clubber Lang and what's that other guy? Drago. This,
Yeah.
this fight was so beautiful, man. The underdog won. Beautiful fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out Gaethje, man. Shout out, man. I when I said it, I didn't think he'd win. But hey, man. Shout out, man. Shout out. What you saying, man? What you saying?
Hey, bro, Ilie gassed out too early, bro. He tried to. The thing is, when you force knockouts, I'm sure your trainer knows. When you force punches, you get tired quicker. When you're looking for something, when you're looking for a knockout, man was looking for a knockout in the first two rounds. Hurt him for a gut shot, that liver shot. He hurt him, but then he didn't have enough
Was
in the gas
perfect.
tank to finish him.
Ah, that liver blow, dog. That was a
Oh,
perfect liver shot. Set it up
perfect.
perfectly. Had his weight right, and just
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful,
exactly.
beautiful, man, beautiful.
But
But yeah,
then
he did guess. Yeah.
yeah, he gassed out, and then after that round, he just was walking forward, but his head movement was less because he was tired. And then KG was just kicking him, and then it got to a point where KG was kneeing him in his body and his guts, and that's how he got broken down. When you get kneed compared to getting punched in your liver, it's a different feeling, bro. It almost
Oh,
it almost feels as if your appendix had burst. That's how painful it is. You think a punch is painful, but your knee is a different density to your hand bone. So when he got clipped by those knees, bro, he was feeling a different pain he's never experienced in his life. On top of getting his orbital broken, because KG, his punch power is too much. Khabib said in an
he
interview,
hits like a truck.
bro, it hits like a truck. Exactly. So Ilie underestimated that, thinking he can walk forward with his hands down against Justin Cage. And bro, he was too emotional. He was too emotional coming into the fight, bro. He's too emotional, bro. You can't be emotional in the game. Bro. KG was cold. He survived the storm, and then he came back with his own shit, and then he made you quit, bro. That's just it.
Okay, let's relax now. I don't think he made him quit. Okay, okay. Hear me out here. Hear me out. Here's the thing, right? With um, I don't think he quit. I think them stopping the fight was the best decision at the time. Um, because injuries like broken orbital bones, stuff like that. I can't. I've never fought with blood in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I've never
Yeah, me
been
too.
in a fight so bad that I can't even see. You know, the
Yeah.
fact that he continued was very admirable. I think I don't think he quit though. I think he made the best decision. Sometimes you have to think about your career and your like what to do going forward, right? Um, yeah, man. Shout out Ilya. You know, I was never really a fan, but shout out Ilya, man. It was sad to see, man. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't nice to see. It was sad to see, man.
It's not okay. The reason why I say he quit was not I'm not shitting on his character or saying that he's a sucker for quitting. Like it makes sense why he quit. He was hurt from that liver shot, and I don't think he could see from either one of his eyes clearly. But he quit because of his own naive and impulse behavior. He quit because he knew he couldn't win, and that's a choice. That's a choice, bro. No one's forcing you to quit. Low key. When your trainer asks you, can you still keep going? It's up to you. The trainer's not telling you, yo, I'm gonna throw in the flag, unless he can see you're hurt. So I think the trainers also said, listen, it's best that you throw in the flag. You see, but he could have went out on his shield, they maybe would have had more respect, but maybe you're thinking, long term, how do I come back to the fight game and spend time with my family and stuff? I get that, bro, but I've seen I've seen worse. Like there was this outie that beat Yuri with one arm. You know what I'm saying? Man dislocated his whole right shoulder, but then he ends up knocking out Yuri Peroska. I've seen
Wait, they
worse.
took him.
Like, hmm?
Didn't he fuck up his leg and then he couldn't
Yeah,
like?
yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he
Oh
fucked
yeah,
up his leg. Yeah, yeah. So you in scenarios like that, the fighter always has a choice of coming back, whether he's hurt or not. You see, because Ilie, he could have said, you know what, okay, I'm hurt, but I have enough power to knock this guy out. I just need to I need to dig deep somewhere and find the dog in me. I didn't see the dog in him in this fight. Even when he was getting hurt, he didn't reply back with anything else because your boy KG wasn't bloodied up, like he was hurt in terms of his ribs.
oh,
You see,
shout out Gaethje, man. I did not see this coming. I was like, what? Shout out,
congratulations
man.
to KG. Congratulations, KG. Finally a world champion after so long, and you know, just silencing the doubters and the haters. So I wasn't hating, but I just didn't think he would win. But hey, congratulations, Vos. You got it right, fam. You got it right.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. And then another thing, one thing that I wanted to look into is when after like he gave an interview and he said that he thought that he was genuinely gonna lose. You know, he thought that he was gonna get knocked out and embarrassed. Um, I think it's interesting to like dissect that mentality or like that thought process, you know, because he
Yeah.
kind of took away the power of losing away from. He took the power from losing, right? He's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose, but I'm gonna go out there and just do my best, I
Mm,
guess. But I think it was really interesting. He thought he was gonna. He didn't think he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And look what he did, man. This man obliterated this guy's ribs, dog. That knee to the ribs. I was like, yes, yes.
bro.
Oh,
And it's by the liver.
oh.
It's not by the rib cage. It's by the liver. The liver is where you feel it worse than the ribs, bro. Like it was so
That's why I always say,
precise.
man, everything is a different beast, dog. Yeah. Y'all, y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. And then we have this whole thing with Terrence Crawford saying, he was making fun of Ilya for losing, and I'm like, yo, Terrence, stop, Terrence. I don't even know what you're
No,
doing at the
no,
at the at the
nah,
UFC show.
bro.
I'm like,
Listen,
Terrence,
EA,
stop.
bro, he's getting his lick back. One thing about Terrence is petty, bro. He's like Floyd. When if you diss him, he's gonna diss you back because EJ was like, "I'll beat you in a boxing match. I can kill you in a boxing match." He was talking such a smack. Terrence didn't even know who he is. And even when the first time they met each other, EJ was like, "Let's get a fight together." Terrence is like, "Hey, bro, I don't know you, dog. I'm not getting a fight with you." That's why he was even hate you. The way you were hate watching Izzy was the exact same thing that Terrence was doing with EA. He was hate watching this nigga, bro.
Damn, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now look, dog. I'm like, you're making boxing look bad. Like, can't we just be chill? Can't just like the MMA group and the boxing guys just chill out? Let's just chill out. There's no need for all that. Let's just chill. Both sports are cool. Let's just leave it at
Bro,
that. You
listen.
know what I'm saying?
This is why this channel exists so that that can manifest because I'm from a different world. MMA, you're from boxing. I've competed in boxing. You've come to my gym and done grappling. We've both learned from our respective crafts and arts, and we're showing that there's a physical manifestation of how boxing and MMA guys can coexist. And I don't know why homies don't want to do it. Maybe they want to create a divide. Maybe they have a higher agenda. But hey, man, it's still a wholesome chat on boxing, ringside talk.
It's
Ringside
crazy,
talk.
man. But we got this channel, so hell yeah, man.
And we're going to keep going and keep going strong. And yes, going on. But this been an epic episode as As usual, people, I'd like to thank my guest, Infinite Studio 9512, for the best animation channel in the land of the African from the sea. And listen, people, if you wanna get entertained on animation, click on your channel, like and subscribe. But other than that, any last words,
I
Gus?
want to post at some point. I swear, I want to post at some point. Lord knows when, but I'll post.
No stress, man. Any last words for the fans, for the people that are tuning to the episode?
It's a beautiful sport, man. Combat sports is very beautiful, man. We love to see it. We love to see it, man. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, people, I am the reclusive artist 33 The Fish with my host in the studios 952. It's been another episode of Ringside Boxing Talk. And until next time, people, we say peace out. Yes, sir.